Hey there, everybody. Here we are for Take 5 minutes of devotion a day, 5 days a week. We're so glad to be with you. So today we're reading out of Luke chapter 8, verses 1 through 39, and then Psalm 25. But for our reading here, we're going to start at Luke 8:22. One day, about that time, as he and his disciples were out on a boat, he suggested that they cross to the other side of the lake. While on the way, he lay down for a nap, and while he was sleeping, the wind began to rise. A fierce storm developed and threatened to swamp them. They were in real danger. This is the New Living Translation. They rushed over and woke him up. Master, Master, we are sinking, they screamed. So he spoke to the storm. Peace, be still, he said, and the wind and waves subsided and all were calm. And then he asked them, where is your faith? And they were filled with awe and fear of him and said to one another, who is this guy, this man, that even the winds and waves obey him?
Well, I love that story. And the Lord must have really wanted us to have it because it's recorded in 3 of the Gospels. And if something's recorded multiple times, we need to pay a little attention to it. God's trying to get a message across. And so Jesus calming the storm, there's some lessons in there. And it really underscores his divinity and his humanity. He was human. He needed to rest. But he was God. Even the waters and the wind obeyed him in the middle of a crazy storm. And before entering the boat at the Lord's direction, they were in the will of the Lord. The disciples had witnessed a number of incredible miracles, but in the storm, their faith got overwhelmed. Have you ever been there? How many miracles has God already done? How faithful has he already been? But here comes the wind and the waves. But God was in control. And he's with his people, even in the storms of life. And I can say amen to that. When my first husband was ill, he had cancer. He was in the hospital 100 days out of that year. And the pieces of my life, I was like, I said it this way, they were like swirling around me. I didn't know where they were going to land. And the Lord gave me a song that there's peace in the middle of the storm. Though the wind blows hard and long, through the dark of the night, your words, my guiding light, and I'll have peace in the middle of my storm. He can bring peace into your storm. In the eye of every storm, in every storm, there's an eye and a place of peace, and that's right in the will of God. We don't always get that immediate peace be still in our situation, but the God of peace is with us, and he's going to see us safely through. Amen.
And I really think that it's the kind of peace that only he can bring. There was nobody else that was going to stand up and bring that peace on that boat. In fact, so many things that Jesus did, I think that we question, we're half and half on the fence. Like, did he just do it on purpose? Did he go to bed on purpose? He took a nap on purpose and started up a big old storm and let him just deal with it because he wanted to teach him a lesson. But what you're saying here is right along with our question, how does the faith in Jesus that we have comfort us during a storm? Do we see his sovereignty through the trials we face?
Yes, I believe that he works all things out to good. It doesn't mean the thing is good, but he can work good in every situation, and he can work good in me as I go through that situation. And so God is sovereign. He is sovereign. And I believe. And above all, he is the Prince of Peace. And he can keep you in a place of wholeness where you don't have to live all fragmented and disjointed and anxious and full of doubt and fear. He's sovereign. He's going to keep you together. He said, I will keep your soul from the effect of the chaos and the evil of this world, even while you're walking through it. Amen.
Yes. Amen. So we will hold on to him. And we will expect that the peace is going to be there, not hope that the peace is going to be there, but actually believe it is present in my storm if I just will put my trust in Jesus. Yes. How about you? Is there something today that you would put in the comments Is there a place that your faith has been tried, but peace has been there? We can't wait to see you again tomorrow. God bless you, and we'll see you soon.